And welcome back. Our final segment this morning is all about basketball, inter-office basketball. We have in studio with us the treasurer of the IBL, Delroy Fairweather. He's no stranger to open your eyes, and of course no stranger to the world of athletics. Good morning, my brother.
Good morning.
He is joined by the director of the IBL, my good friend Windor, Ellington. Good morning. No stranger either.
Enough respect. Thanks, morning.
What are we looking to in terms of inter-office and the finals, and where are we going to have this grand match? What are we looking at?
Well, look on either the police want to get their water pressure, or their water cut disconnected, or we look on BWS get locked up and throw into the P house for not having no water.
Either way, both teams have to make sure that they come out and play their heart and soul out.
Yeah.
So, one what happened.
Yeah.
Which one? We don't know is it.
Yeah.
What I've been looking at, and admittedly, I haven't really been following inter-office basketball as much. I'll say this though, that when my colleague Paul Lopez covers it on Sports Monday, I'm able to follow along with the progress of the teams, right? For some reason, I thought that Rico Black's Tough Enough team would have, perhaps been one to look forward to going into the end of the season.
Yeah.
But then I see BWS made light work of them Friday.
Yeah. Well,
Well, we have to pay respect to the dead. We have to pay respect to the dead. And yesterday was what?
Dia de
los Muertos.
Oh my God.
So, yes, Tough Enough have been in the league for the past umpteen years. Since we took over, we have been running it for the past 15 years. And Tough Enough have been in the league challenging and participating at the highest level. If he's not the champion, he's probably the sub-champion. So he kind of tough on he this year, knowing to the fact that the committee did some revamping and the revamping kind of affect him. Nevertheless, he did partake in it as again to the highest level because he made it to the top 4, which is the semi-final. But it's just so unfortunate that this year they're not for him. Right?
Yeah, you got to take it how it comes, right?
Right.
Hey, and like what Windor said, every season we're looking for to better this league.
Yeah.
And some people may not like the idea of the way the rules were set this year, but we had to do something in terms of not banning certain players, but kept the league office-like. Because imagine Asane, like me and you, we don't know elite players. And you imagine we have to go against the elite players. It become discouraging.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't want to attribute that to the fact that people know to come out and support, but we want to build this league some more. And once we continue on this trend, people will start to realize that, look, you know what, there's a place in basketball for us. And I think that is exactly what we're trying to do, to create that separation, obviously, because there are 2 different levels. You can't, like I say, you can't mix the ham with the hammer, the whatever, and keep it neutral, so that, and the thing is, Rico Tough Enough lost by 3 points. And
which all the more tougher for them to swallow that pill. Right?
Well, no, and these have been the games for this entire season. People, they're not blowout games. They're not games like nail biters. So fans, when they come out, they get one good showing, they get one good game.
Because you never know what's gonna happen.
Yep.
I want to touch on the obvious skills that these players have. This is an inter-office basketball league, and we're looking at persons that are representing their company come and show their skills that they would have had maybe in their prime, but they still have something, right? Let's talk about the bonding experience and the experience that these players have had this season.
Well, one of the things I have realized and late on in the season that these guys are well prepared because apparently there's other tournaments being held and they're playing. So you might find that players from opposing offices are actually playing together in our next league. So, it's like, you know, you like sit down there like, wow, you know, I never realized that then guys that play, like, for example, the Sprite League.
The
Yeah.
Sprite Cup, yeah.
Yeah, the Sprite Cup, which was a long tournament. Here comes Interoffice Basketball League, and again, the difference that we have is basically what we're giving away as the prize. And if you look at that ring that is being given away for the first place team, you know, it's next to none. For you,
There should be enough incentive for any of the participating teams to get involved, right?
Exactly. So, like I said, you know, it's really and truly, you know, I think that one good showing for the offices. We are also in discussion and just in thought, having maybe a district level tournament where you have different districts having their own tournaments, and then from there you culminate with one big tournament. And then also we're even looking at having females doing a female interoffice league.
I support
You know,
that.
so-
That'll be nice. That would be nice. Please don't ask me for Godo, guys. Don't ask me to participate for Channel 5 because I want us to bring back the rings.
Well, you know, you might get one E for effort, man.
Yeah. I'll bench, but I'll still give him a ring, yeah?
Give us some details of the finals. What's going on there?
Well, before we go all the way to the finals, you know what? I want to say a big thank you to all the team who made it possible and came out. It was a total of 14 teams.
Wow.
Right? So within that 14 team, they were fighting amongst each other. You know, we belong to a knockout, to a play-in tournament, which is where BWS made themselves into. Because before, BWS was playing at the high level, right?
Yeah.
Some of their players had to travel out of the country, and because of that, they dropped down, right? So BWS fight back, and they fight back hard. Whatever pressure they had to turn on or cut off from other team, they made it possible. No. This is not the first time BWS have made it to the finals.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, BWS have won a championship under the Interoffice Basketball League, right? But this is the first time the police department have made it thus far. So of both teams that are in the finals right now, police, I wouldn't want to say that they are more hungrier than BWS, but at the end of the day, none of the team are better than the other. As a matter of fact, if you look at the 15-man roster they are equal.
Evenly paired.
Evenly paired. You have players that we consider them as garbage collectors. Why? You would know what is a garbage collector. Everywhere the ball is, that individual is here. We have Earl Bolo Johnson from BWS, and we have Turbo. And we have Sutherland from the police department, right? Both players are hungry. You have Barcelona from BWS, and you have Lord from the police department. So when I say they are playing, they are playing. Tomorrow, it's no hold bar. It's the first game of best of three series. But again, we want to mention that before the big game, we have an exhibition match. And this exhibition match is a match that has been in the making for the past couple of weeks.
Match, right?
It's a high school match. And these two high schools have been competing against each other basically on a weekly basis so that they can elevate themselves. Because as you know, the high school tournament is scheduled to start sometime next week. So this is a game for them also, for them to play in front of a crowd whereby they can boost up themselves. So EPIAC versus Belize High School, they will be playing at 7:30, right? That's when everything starts. Thereafter that match, we have an award ceremony. We don't really want to push out any details in regards to that award ceremony as yet.
Regular season awards.
It is the regular season awards ceremony, best coach, best player, and fan of the year, and so forth. Tomorrow, also what we want to mention is on that the entrance is only $15, but this $15 for adult you can go and sit anywhere.
Nice.
Right? As a matter of fact,
No
you can
reserve
go-
seating.
No reserve
Just first
seating.
come, first serve.
First come, first serve. You want to sit on the court side? Yes, you can go ahead
we have
and do
enough
so.
seats for accommodate.
Definitely, and also $10 for high school students, and thereafter, anyone under the age of 10 will be like
Yeah.
$5.
Okay, wonderful.
Within reach.
Well, remind us again when, where, what time?
All right, so Belize Civic Center or the City Center tomorrow, starting at 7:30 p.m. Of course, you know we open doors early, so you could get over there. We have snacks, we have drinks, and stuff like that on sale. The ticket are being sold right at the door. So when you come up the stairs at the Civic, there's the person there who is taking care of you with tickets. $15 again, like I said, for adults. $10 for students, high school students, $5 for children under the age of 10. And that allows you to sit anywhere in the Civic. So you could basically sit down courtside, the VIP, if you want to sit down in the bleachers, wherever. So come out tomorrow and come watch some real high level games, because I am saying that who wins tomorrow, that will be the deciding factor,
Right.
because it'll be best of three.
Yeah.
So definitely who win that game.
Get out
tomorrow.
ahead of
Yeah.
the competition.
And just want to say one big thank you to Benny's, who has made this possible. They have sponsored the IBL tournament for this year. We're looking forward to continue working with them, because they're doing a lot right now in terms of with sports and so forth. And of course, we have the other sponsors who we have to say kudos to. Long list of sponsors, but like I said, all this wouldn't have been possible without the sponsors, and of course the participation of the teams and everybody who helped, including Channel 5. Who,
Certainly.
like I said, no stranger to. You guys are no stranger to these type of things too.
Yeah.
All right.
It's always a pleasure to have you guys here to talk about the work that you are doing with sports in Belize, and as always, we look forward to having you here in the future.
Yes, man, definitely.
All right, we're going to take our final break, and when we come back, we wrap things up.